Hey, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from the mat on pride. This week, we're going to talk about having pride in what you do and what you have. You know, my parents grew up during the Great Depression. A lot of you little guys, you don't even know what that is. Everybody was poor, basically. So poor that, like, growing vegetables in the front yard wasn't just something you did because you like to grow vegetables. It was something you did so you'd have enough food. But, you know, they made sure that everything they owned was clean all the time. Like, they would go out front and they would scrub the steps to their house. Every weekend, they cleaned the whole house. Like, before they were allowed to go outside and play for the weekend. The whole house. Scrubbed the steps going up to the house, cleaned all the windows, cleaned the floors. They cleaned everything. Every weekend. All their clothes got cleaned. They were never allowed to be dirty at all. Because they didn't have a lot, they had to take very good care of everything they did have. All right? So that was the only way they could really have pride in their belongings, was to make sure that they were clean and well maintained. You know, they couldn't have the new ones, so they had to have really nice older ones. Okay? So this is kind of the same thing. What you're going to do this week is you are going to show pride in the things that you have and you own. So, for instance, think about your room at home. If somebody comes in to your room at home, what are they going to see? Are they going to see a really tight, put away, organized room? Or are they going to see a mess? And think about this. How are you going to feel if somebody comes in and they look around and they go, wow, this is awesome. I've never seen a room like this where everything is put away and squared away and the bed is made tight and everything's on the shelves. Man, this is just awesome, right? It's going to give you that weird feeling inside, that good feeling. That's pride, okay? You can be like, yeah, all right, okay? You can do the same kind of thing with, like, your bike. If you keep your bike really clean and the tires inflated right and all that kind of stuff, people are going to notice. They'll be like, man, he takes good care of his bike. If you're riding over to your friend's house and you see your buddy and you just, like, drop your bike in the street and it gets all banged up all the time and you leave it laying in the mud when you go in the house, people are going to be like, well, he doesn't care about his stuff. So, right? So one kid, he really squared away. He's got it down. And the other kid, see the difference? So what you want to start to do, and especially this week, is you want to make sure that you are taking care of your stuff, that you're squared away. And everything looks really organized, picked up, and show people how proud you are of all your stuff by having it all taken care of. Okay? And you guys at work, try doing it at work. I know, I'm a terrible example, but try, okay? I do keep the work areas at work as best I can, all right? The mats are usually nice and maintained. All the stuff's put away unless the kids get to it first, okay? So, take pride in your areas. Make sure everything's nice and tight, all right? I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is a chat from the mat on pride. I'll see you guys next week.